we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And Chase will go in motion left. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man is Chase, complete. Loose inside the 30. Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 65 yards. And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. 60 boxes. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Ward. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
11-90. Here we go.
In motion left is Higgins.
Right, 80.
Burrow will throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson on for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Ward. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
The slot man in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 52 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break things a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey already? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how frequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. The quick slant caught. And it gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Brown goes into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Well, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Come on, come on. Hit. Craft all 80. Hey, check that. Street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Ward. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Ward. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes. Quarter number 1. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Trap the 60. Trap 60. Broncos.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll buy some time right. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On 2. 11. Gun. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Right, 80.
Now Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for our Bengals. First down. First and goal.
And Burrow going to throw again. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. McPherson on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Ready, up.
Play action. It's Ward. Out to his left. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 in the first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Here we go, set. Time to Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
70, hot 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to DK. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Check. 2. Viking, 8-6. Kennedy Lions. Check, smash.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Check mash. Hawk 70, Hawk.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Moore. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
42, Titans 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Twelve. Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow looking to pass. They'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT. Wide 80. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Again, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Burrow will throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
180.
Back to throw. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First down and goal to go.
I'm one, ready?
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
180.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown Bengals. Chase Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
Cougar 19, alert, alert.
And here's a give to Spears. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing is Ward. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
79 Broncos.
Now Ward. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Cougar 19. Gotta be lying.
Here's Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go. First ball 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
To throw, here's Ward. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Ready? Buffalo 18.
2nd and 1. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, he's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Okay, break.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Ward to throw once more. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakakwo from a yard out. And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that?
Down the left sideline. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, 74 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Past the 60, past the 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hand off to Spears. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now 2nd and 9.
Get up. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 50 motion, 50 motion.
To throw is Ward. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Come on, ready? Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception roles they kind of had in the first half and now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward. Over the middle, he has a good throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Three quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70 Lions. 70 Lions.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Play action, Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
On 2, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Gun.
Now Burrow. That is incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
From the gun, a give to Brown. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Right, 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Ward.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback. Brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll bring up 4th down.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Going for it, here's Ward.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Cardinal, 18, Bronco 80.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
19 right, 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go, here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
They'll run on 3rd down with Ball. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.